What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Just a few days now until the World Cup mode is upon us. Ooh, I don't like any of these formations. I'm going to go with a 4-1-4-1 just because it offers me a little bit more of what I like. The French and Italian team of the season is now in packed, which means it is now in draft. And of course, as per usual, we are going to take each and every team of the season that shows up. We have now got every single team of the season in draft. That's it. There's no more to come. We get a Luis Alberto there. Now this is a good card in many regards. A good chem style for me. 6 foot tall, high-low work rates, 4-star, 4-star, all great. The sad part of Luis Alberto is that he has 67 stamina. But with that being said, outside of that, it's a decent card. And our first team of the season on the board. Next up, ooh. Yeah, I'll take a team of the... I know Koke works even better because he gets soft link to both. But Kante team of the year, that's not a bad start. We've got some big high-rated players coming in here. As per usual, we get a team of the season card that's not a team of the season. San Jose might just be the guy for us. We'll take San Jose, we'll swap those two around, we'll get Messi and Luis Alberto a soft link, and then at left mid, no blues again, but Ivan Perisic, that's a good card. It's a good card. It is just a good card. I'm going to take it because it's a good card. Now there's some really good team of the season CDMs. Of course, not that we'll get any of those, but how can you not take Bakayoko and give Kante some really strong... We had 3 Turkish league players there. EA, come on. Hook me up with some more blues. Let's go. I don't care who it is. I'll take anyone. We've got Calcio. I mean, Kolarov has a blue. Max has a blue. And EA once again have gone down that route. Now, putting Kolarov in there doesn't actually boost Perisic chemistry. So I'll take Baines for that pace boost. And we've got an alright Premier League theme going along here. Again... Has a team of the season. Miranda not so much though. Miranda might be a good shout. We could actually put him at left back. And put Baines in at centre back. There we go. That's more like it. Mats Hummels links to no one. But let's get a Joshua Kimmich here. Or a Car. I mean Carvajal's not bad. Link to Messi. And then in goal. Of course no blues. Right. Bundesliga, Premier League, or Calcio A. We've got Bundesliga, but it's Justine. We've got Premier League, but it's Karnezis. Perrin as well doesn't really help. None of these guys help. We're going to take Karnezis for the Premier League. We're going to swap those two around. We're going to swap those two. No, that doesn't even help. Alright, so that's all we're going to leave it at. So we've only got 2 team of the season so far, but... Although our team isn't very good for chemistry, we've actually got some great players in there. Let's see what else we get. Now, Aurier for our Premier League could be quite good. Salah for our Premier League could also be quite good. Kramer's just not good enough anyway. This guy, I mean, could be quite good. Who do we take here? I'm going to go with Aurier. I think our defence is probably the weak spot, so we'll throw him in there. We could put Baines in and actually gain chemistry, but I'd rather Hummels. I think Hummels on 4 chem is probably more ideal. And once again, as per usual, with EA, fantastic amount of team of the season showing up. Alonso, I mean, we could play him at left mid if we're going for full Premier League. I'll take Premier... When I've got no obvious upgrade, I'll just take the Premier League players. So much quite like here. Alexis Sanchez can come in. I don't really want to go for a full Prem squad. But this game is just not handing out Team of the Season cards. Now, I don't mind taking Jordi Alba because he actually benefits a lot. And the reason why he benefits a lot is because he gives Messi perfect chem and gets the same chemistry as what's his face had there. I'm also going to take Marcelo, team of the year, because just too good to turn down, really. And we could actually, off the back of that, we could put Marcelo in there, we'll swap those two around like so. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now, if I could get a team of the season Handanovic here, would be ideal. We get a regular Handanovic, which obviously is good for chemistry, great for chemistry. So we'll throw him in there. Why not? That boosts us up to 77 chem. I could still improve this team a little bit for chemistry by, for example... No, I couldn't actually. Or could I? If I do that and then do that... I mean, we gain 1 chem point there. But it's 1 more chem point than we had before. More blues, EA, please. I mean, Manolas is a good shout, isn't he? Marquinhos, not so much. Although Brazilian links are okay. Yeah, it's going to have to be Manolas. We'll put Manolas in there. And we'll get Jordi Alba back on there. That takes up to 80 chemistry now. Still not ideal. I mean, this team is actually a little bit of a mess. If we're being perfectly honest. Karsdorp is going to have to be the guy we go for there. That boosts up to 81 chemistry. I wonder if putting Jordi Alba in centre midfield is actually going to help. It doesn't. I kind of regret not taking the Premier League players. Who do we have? Salah now. I mean, Costa's okay. Man, I'm so close to having all of the right pieces to this puzzle, and then I just don't. Oh, there we go. Isco is exactly what I want right there. That boosts up to 80 chem. Does Jordi Alba actually help chem? No, we lose 1 with Jordi Alba. What about with Carvajal? We lose 3 with Carvajal. If we put Costa here, though, we gain 3 chem. And then what if we put Perisic in here? It stays the same. That's interesting. That's interesting. We might still be able to do something with this, depending on these last few picks. Hey... It's got to be done. I mean, it just has to be done. We'll pop him there. We'll swap those 2 around there. That's Ronaldo and Marcelo on perfect chem. Everybody's on a minimum of 7 chemistry. And we've got 3 team of the years and 3 team of the seasons. That's a shame. Dalbert is a shame because I'm not going to take Marcelo out, but he would have given Miranda perfect chemistry. Asensio... It's just 2 off chem, isn't he? I'm going to take Asensio anyway. Now we've got some players here. I mean, we can get like a nice big chem boost by popping him in there. I wonder if we actually do that. That puts up to 87 for chemistry. We've also got Carvajal as well. We've got a lot of... if I put Carvajal in there, it doesn't help. Carvajal in there doesn't help. What about Carvajal and Jordi Alba like that? It's just a shame that we don't quite have exactly what we need. We've got a lot of really good players. Good defenders, good midfielders. We've got a lot of good everything. We just don't have them all in the right spot, all for the right time. Yeah, I mean, it's probably best putting back in Karsdorp at right back. Is it though? Jordi Alba on 7 and Messi on 10 versus Karsdorp, and then yeah, I think I prefer that. Then Aurier can come on. Now this is an alright team. What I like about this is we can immediately make changes and bring on Kante, Perisic, Sanchez. There's only one really downside to this team, and that is San Jose in the middle of the park. Just not quite good enough. Is there a way I can get him... Is there a way I can get him into the team, out of the team, should I say, without losing humongous amounts of chemistry? And I think the answer, sadly, is no. That takes us down by 10, by 7. But then Perez... Nah, I mean, that's just a waste, isn't it? We only get 3 chemistry on Carvajal in here. I guess, guys, that's going to have to be the team. So for subs, Carvajal and San Jose are going to have to be coming off at one stage or another. We have got some really, really good players. Kante to come on, Perisic to come on, and probably Sanchez to come on for Luis Alberto late game. This is going to be the team. I don't know so much about this formation, but this is my, what do we get, 87, 86... 90 with the Calcio A manager, 87 and 91. That's actually much, much better. 91 chemistry and a 91 rated team. It's not that bad. The biggest problem about this is possibly the team, but overall, this is a really strong team. We got one Italian league team of the season and one Bundesliga, one Serie A, but 3 team of the years. I would have preferred more team of the season cards. I don't know why EA are being super stingy with team of the season cards in draft. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that is our squad, guys. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-2-1 team, and what a team. 3 team of the years, 1 insane team of the season, 91 striker Bale, inform Casemiro, Valencia, Ter Stegen, and the 93 rated Mo Salah, and then a couple of half-wits in that left-back, can't remember his name, and Jordan Henderson. No offence, Liverpool, England or Henderson fans, but in FIFA, he doesn't quite cut the mustard. So tough game in round 1, actually, the toughest of the whole tournament, and that's because I lost. Just kidding, didn't lose, never lose. This is draft, I win all the time. Luis Alberto's team of the season. Now, my initial thoughts on him is great card, low stamina, big problem. However, I've used Kaka at striker with 55 stamina, that end of an era Kaka, and he's unreal. And as long as you don't burn him, you're gonna be fine. And what I mean by burning him is as long as you don't you know how a lot of people in FUT Champs track back with their attackers and midfielders, or basically just try and run around with their strikers like loose chickens, play that counter-attack game where they just keep threading through balls through to their striker and then sprint to try and catch up, and then if they get it or don't, they carry on sprinting, yada yada yada. As long as you don't do that with the likes of Luis Alberto and Kaka, you're actually going to be just fine. There might be the odd game or two where you're like, oh, actually, I'm going to have to take him off here because I've just too much, I've burnt too much stamina. But in this occasion, throughout this draft, it genuinely wasn't a problem. And what I love about this Luis Alberto card is, first of all, he's got a Hunter card. So he goes up to 99 acceleration and 92 sprint speed, with 99 positioning, finishing, shot power, and long shots, 99 passing, well, short passing. He's got great curve, which you could see utilised there. As I said, this was a tough game. This was definitely the toughest game of the whole draft. We end up winning it 4-3 late on from a hat-trick from 4 goals from Luis Alberto. He came up with all 4 goals. He's got 4-star, which is great. He's got great ball control, great dribbling, great composure. The only real problem on this card isn't even his balance. I think a lot of people got really caught up with the balance and agility, and what balance and agility do is they make players feel faster when you're sprinting with them. And the reason why that happens is because the more agile they are, I don't even know about balance actually, maybe even only agility, the more agile they are, the quicker they turn when on the ball at full speed, which gives the impression that they're faster. So players with high speed and low balance and agility still feel like they're quite slow, especially when they're not running in a straight line. However, I'm not quite sure that balance can really be considered in that, because I use many players with low balance. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, this Luis Alberto card, whether it be Icardi or Higuain, because I've used, Cavani. I've used a lot of the target men style strikers this year in FIFA, and they all have low balance, but they're all absolutely unreal. So I actually wonder if agility is very important and balance not so important. Or at least not as important. And so when I look at his card, I see his reactions are quite low, and from my perspective, the reactions stat is important for all midfielders, defenders and attackers, and it's the way they react to how the game is being played. So if a through ball gets played through a defender, it's how quickly he reacts to that through ball. It doesn't matter how fast he is or how good his defending stats are. If he doesn't react to it quick enough, he's not going to get there first, and then the striker's going to get in behind and score. And the same thing with the strikers. When a ball gets parried out from the goalkeeper, if he's got high reactions, he's going to be first. He's going to react first to that loose ball. If he's got low reactions, he's going to react second to that loose ball, and then it's either going to get cleared or you're going to score a goal. So, I think reactions is quite an important stat, but 82 is still okay. I would prefer much higher reactions, I'll be honest. But from playing with this card, 4-star, very fast, impeccable shooting, great dribbling all up. His strength is actually very good at 87 as well. This guy was unreal for me. He scored 4 goals in game 1. I think 4 goals in game 2 or 3 goals in game 2. He didn't have time to score in game 3 because the guy rage quit at 2-0. And then we move into the final. I mean, this is a good squad. This is a good attack. Suarez, Aubameyang, Ronaldo, Pogba, David Silva. This is a terrible defence. Not only does he have Milner and the names on my tongue, the tip of my tongue for the right back there. Is it like? Oh, it's not Bauman. Oh, it's going to bother me that I can't get it on my mind. But his 2 centre backs in Van Dijk and Mustafi are just they're not bad, and the fact that they've got hunter cards means they get a good pace boost. But with no defensive boost, you're looking at players like I say, like Mustafi with no defensive boost is a problem because he only has anyway really low interceptions, 85, 82 marking, and then stand tackle and slide tackle isn't the best, and his reactions are low as well at 82. So my attackers are obviously going to dominate the likes of Mustafi and Van Dijk because they don't have defensive boosts, which made it relatively easy for me to walk away with this game. We scored a couple of early goals, or a couple of goals quick succession. I then conceded a goal straight from kickoff and then scored another goal straight from kickoff. Kante, of all people, getting up the field there to make it 3-1 on the 33rd minute. It wasn't before half-time, or it wasn't half-time as we made it 4-1. Here is Luis Alberto, has the shot, gets parried out, and that's that reactions. Ronaldo's 99 reactions against the low reactions of either Mustafi or Van Dijk was the reason why Ronaldo was able to score the goal right there. Because if this guy had a defender with higher reactions, maybe the defender reacts quicker to that loose ball. Maybe the defender gets there, gets a blocking, gets a tackling, and walks away with possession. We eventually made it 5-1 with Luis Alberto scoring an absolute banger from range. I think his 8th or 9th goal of the tournament. And you can see there in the 47th minute, he had good stamina compared to everyone else. And it's because he's played at striker. I think if you play people at cam, centre mid, CDM, on the wing, stamina is going to be a massive implication for them. But playing them up front, not so much. That, though, guys, is the end of the draft. A very comfortable win after round 1. You know, round 1 was tough. The next 3 rounds were very, very easy, very, very comfortable. And I'm very happy to come away with another draft victory. This is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys, so we win another draft. I think that's like 3 or 4 drafts in a row now. Which is fantastic. This team was good. The first 2 games, I put Kante in at CDM and Perisic in at centre mid, basically from kickoff, maybe a few minutes after kickoff, but that's pretty much from kickoff. But in the last 2 games, in the semi-final and final, I put in Kante at midfield, and I tried this team with the season Hummels in at CDM, because why not? I mean, he's got great stats, 6'3", great defending, great physical, relatively fast, incredible passing, and just because of how big he was and how much of a bully he was, it worked really well. So having the 3 team of the seasons and the 3 team of the years was just remarkable. I might not have drafted the best on this occasion, but this team actually played fantastic, and I tell you what, I was unbelievably impressed with Luis Alberto. He was just great. I think he scored all 4 goals in game 1. I think he scored 4 goals in game 2. We didn't get enough time really to score any goals in the semi-final. I think, was that 3-0 or 2-0 rage quit? Yeah, 2-0 rage quit. And then he scored a goal in the final as well. So an incredible performance from the whole team, conceding just 4 goals throughout the whole draft, which is nice for me. It's definitely less than what I'm used to doing. And as our rewards, a premium gold players pack and a mega pack. Not the best, but not the worst. There are, of course, 2 team of the seasons in packs right now, Syria and League One. Can we get lucky? No, oh my God. Oh, it's very, very, very hard to stomach going through all that, building a draft, taking our time to smash everyone in our wake, and we get an 80 rated, 179, 178, 277s, 4 76s, 2 75s, and a 69. I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. It's terrible, but what can you do? Maybe our Mega Pack will have a blue in it. Maybe we'll have a nice big card in here. Here we go with the Mega Pack, guys, to end off today's video. Okay, it's a board. It's not blue, sadly. Is it going to be a big player? Spanish, right back. It's Carvajal. It's an 84 rated. I mean, we've had worse. I don't know how much the 84s are going for right now, but we've had worse. I mean, that's much better. It's much better. So how much is Carvajal right now? I mean, he's less than 6k at the moment, so I'll hold on to him for the time being. Also get Howard-Dez and Bakayoko. It's much better. It's so sad that we're going to go through the whole team of the season winning probably somewhere around 10 to 12 drafts throughout Team of the Season and not coming away with packing a single Team of the Season card, maybe even 15 drafts through Team of the Season. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.